guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, if you're new here, thank you. Please don't leave without subscribing to my YouTube channel. And if you're a returning subscriber, you guys know how we do it. Thank you guys. Okay, today's video, I'm going to be taking you guys through um the look I created for my sister on for a shoot that she had. So firstly, I just cleansed her face with the um, Ghanaian micellar water, and I'm going to go ahead to spray her face now with the Mario Badasco facial spray, and I'm going in with this serum, this niacinamide serum from Glow Recipe. Yeah, you want to dry that down. You get, if you can see from the video, I dry every step down because you want that product to sit properly into your skin. You don't want everything to be mashed up. So now I'm going in with this moisturizer from Emberelise. um the same way, I'm going to allow this product to dry down on into her skin, so that everything can apply properly. And I'm going to go in with this primer from Milk Hydro Boost Primer. Then I'm going in with this spray, this primer spray from Milk Hydro Boost. After which we're going into foundation. So for foundation, I'm using this NARS foundation in the shade Macao. So for makeup, you want to like blend everything properly to give you a smooth finish. Blending is a very important and essential part of your makeup. So I'm using this Milani foundation to do her contour. So guys, see, I'm not good at this at talking. I'm not good at all. Like, so I hope you guys are finding this interesting. It's not actually my thing. I'm trying to get used to it. I know, yeah, I have to talk sometimes, but sometimes I just want to play the video and you guys should just watch. So I'm going into blush. I'm using this cream blush in Tehila cream blush. Oh my god, this is more than difficult than I thought. And we're going into concealer. This is Tate Shape concealer. I love this concealer because it's really creamy and very easy to blend. So I'm using my beauty sponge to blend. So with makeup, like I said, you need to know how to blend because that is the most important part. If you can't blend, you will not be able to achieve that zero harsh line or skin like finished look. So I'm using the leftover from my concealer to create that reverse contour. So the reverse contour helps to like define the contour area. So I'm going ahead to set her face. So for setting, I'm using the setting powder from Nuban Beauty in shade Alabaster, and I'm going further to set with this Charlotte Tilbury powder. I think it's in the shade Tan. So I'm setting all the highlighted area of her face. I'm going to set her contour with this Sephora powder. I think in the shade Toffee. I've forgotten the number. Maybe that number is in 65 or 56 or 60. I can't remember the number, but it's in the shade Toffee. Then I'm using this V Beauty palette to set a foundation, all the foundation area. I'm going back into that Charlotte Tilbury powder to further create her contour. So one thing with makeup is that everything you do cream, just the way you do cream is the same way you do for the for powder. So once you put cream, you have to set. Okay, we're going into brows. I'm using this brow tamer gel from Browmatic by Damel. I'm just going to tame her brow. So taming helps to put the brow in place. I further went in to dry it, and I'm using this gel from Hager and Esther. The brush I'm using is from Talk Glam. So I'm just creating an outline so it's easy for me. So I'm going to fill in now with this pencil from Mac Bro, and you want to make sure that that pencil is very sharp so that you're not going to have like blunted lines. You want to have those lines that are very straight so you can have that feathery eyebrow look. I'm further going into defining her brows. Same brush that I used from Talk Glam, I'm using it to define her brows, and I'm using her foundation. I mixed it with the Kevin O'Quine concealer in the shade number 12. This buffing brush I'm using is from Zoeva. So you want to set that concealer so that you can have a seamless look at that area of the brow bone. So when you are doing you are setting your concealer, you should make sure that you are going in with the powder shade so that that area you don't have that white cast under the brow. So I'm further went into my Hager and Esther gel to further define the tail area of the brows. I love my brows to look crispy and nice and neat, you know. Don't you love this? So we're going into the eyes. I'm using this eyeshadow base from Cindy Cosmetics. So the brush I'm using is that same brush from Zoeva. So I decided that we're going to go in for a little dramatic eye look, not just the regular simple look that I would create. Something a little dramatic. So I'm using the palette I'm using is from it's my Morphe palette. I've forgotten the number. I think 350D or so. I can't remember the number. So we're creating a cut crease look. The brush I'm using to cut our crease is from the Y Glam Ice Essential Set brush. So I'm going now to place a lighter shade of eyeshadow on her eyelid. The brush I'm using is from I think Nuban Beauty. I've had this brush for the longest. I can't even remember the name because right now they have different ranges of brushes. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Turn on your post notifications so you know when next I post my video. I'll be creating looks and I'll try to record as much makeup look as I can, and give you guys like different tips on how you can do your makeup. So stay glued to my channel. I'm sure like there will be a lot of interesting things for you guys to go through. So this pencil I'm using is from Mirac, and the brush I'm using right now is from Y So I'm going ahead to I'm using a fix spray from Kiss Beauty. Then I'm going to set her contour. um I'm bronzing up her face. I'm using this bronzer from Fenty Beauty in the shade Mocha. So this is one interesting part of makeup. I love it so much, bronzing and blushing, because it just helps to define the face. It just gives that definition to the face, you know. So I'm going to be highlighting her cheekbone, her forehead, her nose, the tip of her nose, her jaw. So that's just going to help to give the look a very good lift. This lashes I'm using is from MS Metic, or some people call it Miss Metic, anyone you know it as. So yeah, I'm going to be adding rhinestones. So these are stick-on rhinestones. I got them from Top Glam. So we didn't want the look to just be basic, hence the eye look. You know, you can see how beautiful it looks. We're going into lips. So for the lip, I think I mixed two lip shades together. This first one I'm using from Hega and Esther, I think in Whisper. Then I went in with a brighter nude shade from So Pro in shade Shalewa. The brown I use in outlining her lips is from my Eye Magic lip palette. So I'm putting up a clear lip gloss on it. This lip gloss is from Perfect Beauty. I love it because it's really lightweight, very easy to blend. So we're finishing up the look with a finishing powder. Don't forget, finishing powder is very important. So there's this if you want to know how a finishing powder looks, it has like shimmers in them. I'll go ahead to set her face with this setting spray from Morphe Beauty, for Morphe, price Morphe Beauty. I love to do my mascara after setting her face, after setting, because it helps to prevent that smudge that can come under the eyes. Although sometimes you can't prevent it, but it just helps to reduce it. I love to do it last. So we still had some smudge there. I allowed it to dry down, then use my spoolie brush to scrape it out. And this is the finished look, guys. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. I hope you learned something from this video. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, turn on post notification, give me your comments about this look, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.